Let's go, Eagles fans! With the 83rd pick in the third round, the Philadelphia Eagles select Georgia linebacker Nakobe Dean. And boy, can I not express enough how excited I am about it. If you saw a little bit earlier in the second round, I made the post that said we're going to speak it into existence. Nakobe Dean to the Philadelphia Eagles. Well, we missed out in the second. We got Cam Jurgens. We talked about him. Center of the future. We hope he can learn from Kelsey. That's great. But we got a linebacker, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care if it wasn't in the first round. First round prospect. Second round-ish prospect, you want to say, whatever. We got him in the third round, ladies and gentlemen. 83rd pick off the board. And look, 5'11". There's the knocks you'll hear on him. The reason he fell is his size. I don't care if you watch him, and I will happily be making some highlight videos tomorrow. Yeah, you're going to see this is a sideline to sideline 3-down linebacker that is exactly what the Eagles needed. So, yeah, I can't believe we did it. We got him. So we talked about pairing him up with Kaiser White. We now have two nickel linebackers. Yes. So Davian Taylor can play depth. He can help out on special teams. You got TJ Edwards can help out on the run. He can come in. You know we're going to play a lot of 3-4, so you're going to see just two linebackers in there, and you're going to see it being Nakobe Dean, Kaiser White, and then you'll have the outside linebackers. You'll have Hassan Reddick, maybe Josh Sweat, whoever it is. I'm very excited, ladies and gentlemen, so let me know how you're feeling about this 83rd pick. 83rd pick is where we got Nakobe Dean. Yep, we got Nakobe Dean. So if you guys are following along on social media, you know that my heart's full. I'm probably going to have a heart attack right now. I'm really pumped up about this. We got two studs out of Georgia with our two picks that we have selected so far. And we got A.J. Brown. He's pretty good at wide receiver. So, yeah, I'm enjoying this so far. Not going to lie to you. It's not over. Maybe we do something. I doubt it. We've got two picks tomorrow. Cool. Can't wait to see what we do. But I'm in heaven right now, dude, because we just got a nose tackle and we got a linebacker and we have a wide receiver. So, yes, there are some holes. And look, we got a center that's going to replace Kelsey. I know some people upset about that. We have some other holes, but they had him on their board as the best available. So that's who they took. So not going to knock it. And maybe he is the replacement we needed. So let's find out. But because Landon Dickerson, what a great pick last year, whatever. Let's move on. I think that Nakobe Dean, just adds something to this team. And it's like, look, when you have a guy like Jordan Davis in the middle, it makes things much easier for the secondary. So, yeah, we don't have the greatest secondary right now, but I'll tell you what, we're going to try to build it up. And who have I been talking about? Oh, yeah, that's right, the Honey Badger. So if you don't go out and get a safety, everybody's upset. Well, guess what? We're going to sign the Honey Badger. And then after we do that, we've got a kid named Zach McPherson. We hope that he has grown since last year. We drafted him in the 4th round. We're going to really hope that he becomes something. We've got some guys that really are going to try to compete. You got Tay Gowan here, who we traded for in that Zach Ertz trade. So, well, we didn't trade for him. We got rid of Zach Ertz. You know what I mean. But excited to see what he can bring to the table. So I know there are question marks there, but there are still some veteran options. And we've talked about the Honey Badger being back there. That's going to help everybody. But having Jordan Davis and having linebackers that can cover people like Nakobe Dean, like Kaiser White, I think is going to bode very well. And, people are upset about Jordan Davis pick. And I keep trying to explain, that's a guy that fills two gaps. He stops the run, but he also is, people say he can't pass rush. That's cute. He can, and you're going to see it. But what he's also going to do is make offensive lines want to jump off a cliff, because now in that 3-4, you've got him in the middle, and then you got Fletcher Cox playing that defensive end in the 3-4. And, we have lots of videos. Go check that out on the YouTube if you're looking for the explanation in this hybrid scheme, how these guys are used, because people are like, why would you take a defensive tackle? You got Fletcher Cox, Javon Harker. They're all going to be on the field at the same time a lot of the time. So, yeah, we're going to have a rotation. People are going to be moving around. Don't worry about this. This is great. And this is going to open things up for these linebackers like Kaiser White, Nakobe Dean. And they can actually get after the quarterback. They can make plays. They can intercept the ball. They can do all kinds of stuff. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, what we talked about last year, staying patient, because we had a lot of draft picks, a lot of money, and we were going to do things. Well, we're doing things. So let me know how you're feeling about it. We got some comments here. Oh, yeah. Defense is stacked. Well, we've still got a couple holes there, but wait till we add Tyrann Mathieu. And then we're going to be talking about, okay, I think people are going to change their tune about the Philadelphia Eagles. I think they already are, but, and here we go. Can we? Yes, we can. And I've been talking about that. You got to wait till after the draft. We got to stay patient. But I think we pulled the trigger there and get Tyrann Mathieu. Let me say this, how he is. 2 unbelievable drafts past 2 years. He's actually had some pretty great drafts, and he's definitely had some misses. But, you got to realize all the other teams missed on those people too. So I'm not somebody that lives in the past. It's been great drafts. Loved last year's. We talked about how phenomenal last year's draft was. Devontae Smith and Landon Dickerson, then Milton Williams, Zach McPherson, Kenny Gainwell, Teron Jackson, Patrick Johnson. Holy shit. Got some good players. They're going to be either starters, pieces. That's what you want. So he talked about learning from mistakes last year. He did. We talked about this year. Well, let's see if he trades for a big name wide receiver, goes after a nose tackle. He did just that. We're going to see if he signs that veteran safety in Tyrann Mathieu. And we're checking off all the lists, baby. We've already restructured Darius Slay. We cut and then re-signed Cox to move that money around. We still have the possibility of moving around with Hargrave. We have guys like Sayamalo we could restructure. So all kinds of possibilities here, ladies and gentlemen. And cornerback is the need I just said. So yes, you want a cornerback, but like I was just mentioning, Zach McPherson, Tay Gowan in house here, but maybe you add somebody tomorrow. Again, you could go after a veteran, but Zach McPherson, it would be great if he could step it up. We'll see, be that outside corner. But I really think that the Eagles, are always up to something. So I know that they know Steven Nelson signed somewhere else. They know there's a hole there, but maybe tomorrow you see them go after a corner. I know a lot of people won't like that, but it's like, look, man, I know they may have wanted a corner at this pick, or nobody's going to be happy at all times. There's always all this BS. So tomorrow we've got that 5th rounder. We obviously took our 2 picks today. We didn't trade anywhere, but you've got 154 in the 5th round. So we got to wait all the way to the 5th. Then we got 7th. But one thing I keep mentioning to you guys is the fact that we have players like Gardner Minshew, Jalen Reagor, Andre Dillard, maybe even a guy like Isaac Sayamalu that I mentioned, because, you have a lot of players there. With his injury, he's going to get his starting job back. Probably not at left guard. Landon Dickerson has it. So he's got to move to right. Is that going to work for him? What do they want to save the couple mil in cap? That's to be seen. But keep in mind that we can trade some of these players, try to get back into the 4th round. Maybe you trade Dillard for a 4th, maybe Reagor and a 7th, get a 6th rounder, get that punter, a Reza. You know what I mean? You could do something here. So stay tuned tomorrow. We're definitely going to be going through it. But Nakobe Dean, once again, if you missed the beginning of the show, look, this is a 3-down linebacker. This is exactly what we needed. Get excited, ladies and gentlemen. I know I am. I'm pumped as hell. So, yeah, look at what we've gotten so far. A nose tackle, a center for the future, and we just grabbed a linebacker while we traded for A.J. Brown. Wow. Great job, Howie. Great job. And then when you sign Tyrann Mathieu, when they do sign Tyrann Mathieu after the draft, then everybody's going to be ecstatic. And this is why I've kept that excitement from last year. People always try to break that down. It's like, look, man, I know what I'm looking at, and I know how to see the money, the caps. And that's why we here at All the Road to Victory have been very excited. I know you have been. I know we've all been waiting for this day, because this is a draft that was so important. We talked about this was going to be the year that make or break our future. And I said it last year. I think we're going to be a contender by this year right now. So I'm going to go back, find those videos, and we're going to see, because people, you get upset about that stuff, but you got to look at the future. You got to look at the long-term plan. Everybody wants to trade all of our picks, all of our money for Deshaun Watson. That was never going to happen. People, I try to get people on the right path, try to explain the cap space, which obviously people always try to argue with me. I'm like, I'm not trying to argue. I'm trying to teach you. I even try to show the media people, hey, that's fine. People just want to keep lying and misleading people that we don't have cap space. We do. And I show it all the time. Here, I'll show you again. And look, this is right for 2022. And remember, you got to sign your draft picks. We only right now are going to have 5 to sign. But look at the next couple of years. You look at 2024, and remember that money is going to go up because of TV deals. You got rollover money. You're going to have cap space, ladies and gentlemen. This is how you were able to sign A.J. Brown. This is why I talked about a few weeks ago, a month ago, whenever, trading for a big name wide receiver. We were going to do it with Calvin Ridley. I mean, we've got the money, ladies and gentlemen. So get excited for the future of the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, finally, I think people are going to get on board. Finally, let's go. You know it, dude. I mean, people can be pessimistic, they can do whatever they want, but like, don't bring the negativity to me. Like, people say, you don't know, the Eagles suck and season's over. I remember when people were saying that last week, and it's like, we haven't even drafted yet. Like, please, can we draft? Can we draft? And then we'll decide, like, what the roster even looks like, almost. Because you got to remember, there's free agents available. We're going to bring in undrafted free agents. So then 90 guys are going to compete for that 53-man roster. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay patient. Just keep staying patient. I promise you, as we stay patient, good things keep happening. So, bear with me here. We got Jordan Davis. We got Nakobe Dean. We traded for that big name wide receiver, man. It's happening, man. That bright future's coming. I'm telling you, that Lombardi trophy is coming back. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know how you're feeling about this draft pick, how this whole draft is going so far. I want to hear your thoughts. Leave them down below, whether you're watching right now. I'm going to get rolling out, though. I'm on cloud 9, but I will be back tomorrow. We're going to be talking about the 2 selections or whether we trade. I mean, if you guys want to talk about something, please feel free. But yeah, I'm not going to just sit here and ramble. I literally am on cloud 9, though. So reach out if you want to talk some birds. Reach out if you need anything. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll talk about the picks that are made or not, whatever. And then we'll talk about the draft as a whole. And, of course, we'll keep our ears out. And, dude, we'll know when we bring in some undrafted guys. Always up to date with that stuff. So we'll talk about all of them, and we'll talk about what it means for the Eagles roster, where we have holes, where we need to add guys. And then, of course, I will be back next week, and we'll talk about the free agents that are still out there. So you missed some guys. Well, there are the Tyrann Matthews of the world still out there. So strap in, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a fun, not just a couple days. I think this next week will be fun. Just stay patient. Stay patient. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have yourselves a great night. Enjoy the rest of the draft. We'll see if maybe we do anything. I doubt it. But again, we have those players. We have some picks. I don't know. We'll see. But if not, I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great night. Stay safe out there. And welcome to Philadelphia, Nakobe Dean. And as always, go Birds!